Hey everyone watching. Um, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day where they are. Uh, we live in Australia and it is so hot today. I'm like sweating and yeah, the day is still great, but it's super hot, isn't it? We're lucky we have air conditioning in this house, but it's still pretty hot, even with air conditioning. So yeah, today I just wanted to make a video talking about the books that I'm currently reading right now, because I love to read, and as if I can, I would just read all day, but it's not exactly possible. So as a mum with a newborn, or it's not really a newborn anymore, but as a mum with a baby, I read mostly when I'm either breastfeeding. Yeah, I read when I'm breastfeeding and when he's asleep. Although most of the time when he's asleep, I use that time to do stuff around the house. So I mostly read when I'm breastfeeding him. It's really convenient, actually, especially when he breastfeeds for a long time. I can just sit there for ages. I know. Yeah, good times. Just reading my book. Anyway, yeah, I'm a book lover, a bookworm. I love reading. So I used to say that I would only read one book at a time, and I wouldn't start another book until I finished one. But lately, over the last maybe year now, I've gotten into a habit of like reading multiple books at the same time, or like starting a book and then being like a quarter way or halfway through, and then finding another book. I mean, I find a book that I like love, and I really want to read it right now. I just can't wait. So right now, I'm reading 3 books. Yeah, and then I think after I finish these 3 books, I'll go back to just reading one book at a time, because it's better. It's better with your understanding of the book, because sometimes you get mixed up. But these books, I don't really count these 3 books as totally reading 3 different books at the same time, because they're different types of books. Like, one is a self-help, one is about babies, and one is like just informational book. So anyway, the first book I'm currently reading is called Mastering Your Mean Girl by Melissa Ambrosini. This book is so good. I would definitely recommend this book. It is like when I first, like, I bought it like because I thought like it was very recommended by people, and it was very, that's not proper English. Oh my gosh, Jal, you're gonna be teaching me soon. And yeah, anyway. So yeah, I was like, it was recommended by a few people, and it looks great, so I was like, I'll give this a shot. But then I was a bit like, before I started, I was like, I don't think it's gonna be that great, to be honest. Like, it sounds a bit like cliched and cheesy, Mastering Your Mean Girl. But I'm halfway through, and it is amazing. Like, she has another book out, which I'm definitely gonna buy now, because I wasn't sure if I would get the other one after, but I'm definitely sure that I'm gonna get her other one out. It's called Open Wide, I think. But this book is pretty much just about, so on the front it says, the no BS guide to silencing your inner critic and becoming wildly wealthy, fabulously healthy, and bursting with love. So I'd say it's pretty much, it's a self-help book. It's a mix of like learning to love yourself and just creating and living the life that you want and being your healthiest, best self. If I could say 3 kind of phrases that summed up this book. And that's exactly what I want to do with my life right now. Like, I just want to glow up, improve myself, just be my best self, be healthy. And another thing that it's really like, I'm into meditation and mindfulness. So I had like forgotten about doing that for like quite a few months. It had gone out the window with me. I hadn't done it for quite a while. And this book has kind of like inspired me to get back into meditating and being mindful. And it also speaks quite a bit about, like, I don't know, the movement of like, speaking things into existence, kind of like creating the life you want by words and affirmations, manifesting or manifestation, the word like that, yeah. So it kind of encourages all that. This book is just amazing, to be honest. And if you're a girl, you can get a review guide too. Like, yeah, I'm not being sexist. If you're a girl, I would recommend you read this. Like, a great book for self-development, self-love, self-care, all that. So yeah, love that book. Also, that sounds a bit cheesy. So I was squinting because I need glasses. I should get contacts. I don't know the word. This book is called Baby Love. I'm almost through, to be honest. This is like the longest I've ever been reading a book. I've been reading this for the past 6 months since it was born, but it's kind of like understandable because you read it as you go, as he gets older. As your baby gets older. It's up to, for a baby, to 1 year. So no, it's not reading. So yeah, this book is great. Out of a lot of baby books, I recommend this one. Like, I chose to put my time into reading this one. I feel like it's more like, it gives you all the information that you need, and it's a bit in the way of similar to what I believe in terms of natural parenting, not too much, but it doesn't enforce too much, like letting a baby cry it out all the time, and doesn't have strict routines, that kind of thing. I'll speak about my parenting style in another video if you want. But yeah, it doesn't have too much of that, but it's just very informative, and it's not too, like, as I said, not too much of letting the baby cry it out. Like, it's a great book anyway. So yeah, he thinks so as well. But yeah, and the last book I'm reading is called Modern Women. I'm halfway through. I'm a bit slow with this book because it's just information and like anecdotal about, not really anecdotal, it's like informational about different women who have accomplished things that men haven't, or have, like, you know, accomplished things that people said, oh, you can't do that as a woman. Like, you know, first woman to fly fly to the moon. Like, those kind of things. It's like empowering, and yeah, I'm a feminist. And this is just like one of those books that you read that you can inspiration of another, like, to look at other women who have done things that, you know, that are amazing. That, you know, it's like, if a man can do that, so can a woman. So it's kind of like that thing. I don't know, I'm just like all over the shop with what I'm saying, but you get the gist of it. So I would say this is a good book, but to be honest, I'm a bit slow reading right now. It's not that interesting. Like, some stories of some women, you know, it's great to read, and it's great, but the wording, the way it's a bit boring, the way that it's been worded and put across, but it's inspirational. So yeah, Modern Women, 52 Pioneers. Like, and to be honest, the reason why I bought this book and I liked reading this book, I wanted to buy a book that showed different women accomplishing things and was inspirational in terms of what other women have done in the past. But I wanted to buy a book that showed women from all different nationalities. Like, there's Asian women in here, there's African women, there's Indian women, there's white women, Frida Kahlo, like, you know, like, that's what I want to see. I don't want people who are feminists to be just, it's not just about white women, not inclusive of just like one race, but all women uniting and coming together and saying, look what we can do as all of us women, you know, not just one particular, just white people. Like, I've looked at other books before where they've got women who show women, demonstrating women who've accomplished things and stood up for what they believed in, but they're all just white women on the cover. I'm like, dude, I'm not buying that. Like, nah, that's another kind of intersectionality that I'm not standing for. Anyways, I kind of went off topic there, but that's alright, if you get what I'm saying. Thank you for watching this video. We are very hot here in Melbourne, Australia, but we've got an aircon, and so it's been a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Yeah, so like and subscribe if you want. Hope to see you watching. What am I saying? Alright, see you later. Bye. Bye-bye.